Be Wealthy and Smart, episode 1437.
Step into a world of wealth and financial freedom without budgets, boredom, or bosses on Be Wealthy and Smart. And now, here's your host, Linda P. Jones.
Welcome to Be Wealthy and Smart. I'm Linda P. Jones, America's Wealth Mentor, empowering women and men worldwide to financial freedom. On today's show, we're going to talk about the Fed cutting interest rates in December. Now, the Fed has made some comments about December interest rate cuts, but they've also talked about being concerned about trends on inflation. Federal Reserve Governor Christopher Waller said on Monday he's anticipating an interest rate cut in December, but is concerned about inflation. He cited recent data indicating that progress on inflation may be stalling. And he said, based on the economic data in hand today and forecasts that show that inflation will continue on its downward path to 2% over the medium term, at present, I lean towards supporting a cut to the policy rate at our December meeting. However, he noted the decision will depend on whether data that we will receive before then surprises to the upside and alters my forecast for the path of inflation. Now, recently we had some data come out, which was in October, and the Fed's preferred inflation indicator, which is called the Personal Consumption Expenditures Price Index, showed that headline inflation moved up 2.3% annually, and core prices, which exclude the cost of food and energy, moved up 2.8%. The Fed has a target of a 2% rate, so with headline inflation over 2.3% and food and energy up 2.8%, we are well over the 2% target rate. Waller said, overall, I feel like an MMA fighter who keeps getting inflation in a chokehold, waiting for it to tap out, yet it keeps slipping out of my grasp at the last minute. But let me assure you that submission is inevitable. Inflation isn't getting out of the octagon. Well, the Fed is meeting on December 17th and 18th. And as you recall, they did a 0.5 point cut in September and a 0.25 point reduction in November. So this would be a full 1% interest rate cut between September and December if we get that 0.25% cut in December, which I believe we will. Waller said he will watch incoming employment and inflation data closely. Even with slowing progress on inflation, Waller said he believes it will be appropriate to continue to ease monetary policy. He said, after we cut by 75 basis points, I believe the evidence is strong that policy continues to be significantly restrictive, and that cutting again will only mean that we aren't pressing on the brake pedal quite as hard. On Tuesday morning, we did get the job openings data, and compared to September, the October job openings were higher. Job openings hit a total of 7.74 million in October, topping the estimate of 7.5 million. And after all that was factored in, traders are projecting a near 73% probability that the Fed will cut interest rates by 0.25% on December 18th. I'm in that camp. I do agree with that, as well as further interest rate cuts into 2025. The Fed is still a little bit too restrictive with their policy, and they need to loosen funds up even more than they've already done. If you haven't yet subscribed to Be Wealthy and Smart, hit the subscribe button and you'll be notified as soon as new podcasts are available. And all of my podcasts are on my website at lindapjones.com/podcasts. And while you're there, sign up for my weekly newsletter for more wealth tips for your financial freedom. That's all for today. Until next time, live the good life and be wealthy and smart.
Thank you for listening to Be Wealthy and Smart with Linda P. Jones. Share the wealth and tell your family and friends about the show. Check out our website, blog, and social media for more riches at www.bewealthyandsmart.com.